This other one, I really don't have a choice. I just feel like if I wait any longer, it's kind of like, for what? I feel like I want this individual to accept the challenge, the new challenge, give him a new goal to go after, because I feel like he deserves it. Even though we missed out on this one, I can't hold him back till next year for this opportunity anyway. So I need to go ahead and move Mr. Damian Kells up to brown belt. Mr. Damian Kells. Monster. That's it. Like, that's it. Like, there it is, man. Same thing. How long you been training? Give us your story, because you've been training a little bit longer, so you know, there's some things there we can talk about.
So, been training since I was 16. Competed, or I trained from 16 till about 2013. I took a 3-year break, and you know, I just had some other goals, and you know, I would always talk to Karen about jiu-jitsu, and I'm always beating her up, and she's like, "What are you doing to me?" And I don't know, she just kind of kept inspiring me to come back and see what I had. So I remember I walked into the gym, and I was this big meathead, and you know, I was like 190, and I got tore up my first day back, and it kind of humbled me, and it kind of gave me a reason to come back, you know. And I've been back since 2015. I've been competing. You know, it's kind of rough jumping back into the purple belt division. You know, those guys are monsters, but I'm ready to accept this new goal and new belt and the powers that come with it. So I'm ready.
That's it. So, so the funny story. So I had to. It just so happened that on the flight to Worlds, Karen walks up, was like, "Coach," and I'm like, "Hey," you know, she had like kind of low key had the hat on and stuff, but really wasn't sure. And then, yeah, she's all famous, right? She's like, they wanted to know I was Karen Calder going to World. So she's like, "Y'all just fly?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, then." So whatever. So long story short, get the car. So I was like, "Well," because she was gonna have Jair pick her up. And I was like, "Well, we're on the same flight, so I'll take you into town." So then she's like, "Well, you know, Damian took a break, and he would talk about it every day, every day, every day, every day." She's like, "Man, why don't you just go back? That's all you like, just talk about it like every day." And guys, that's what happens. If you do this stuff long enough, it's like, why quit? Because you're gonna think about it and talk about it anyway. So why take the break? Just keep training. A lot of people are shaking their heads right now. The camera can't see, but there's a lot of people going like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because there's people back there that took a break and probably will take another one. Well, you're thinking about it all the time. All your friends on Facebook do jiu-jitsu, so you can't like get away from it unless you turn your Facebook off, you know, throw away your phone and stop hanging out with people that do jiu-jitsu, which is pretty much, you lose all your friends, you know. So anyways, he's like, well, she's like, "Why don't you go back?" Because you just keep saying about it every day after work or whatever. He's like, "Well, I'll go if you go." And she's like, "What's that got to do with me? I don't even do jiu-jitsu." Because she said it was funny because when he got his purple belt, yeah, he was all pumped up, excited. She's like, "Okay, right on." Like, "I don't know, it's purple belt. Like, I don't even know what that means." She's like, "I don't even know what that is," because she wasn't training yet. So and then obviously now, because she's training, she knows the significance and the importance of like the blue belt and the purple belt and now brown belt and stuff like that. But you do need other people around you to help push you, you know. I push. But sometimes it just becomes coach, just like anything else. You need other people around you to hold you accountable and push you to keep going after your goal. You can't stop. Can't stop. Because to have someone like this, or anybody take a break, it kills me. Because I see all the progress you make, and then when you leave, I'm just like, oh, all that work, man, going down the tubes, man. Now we got to start all over again, get you back in shape. You're going to want to quit when you come back because you're out of shape. It's rough. Don't do that to yourself, you know. So anyways, it's good that she was like agreed to come to jiu-jitsu and then end up liking it and loving it just as much. And so thank you for that, Karen. It's good stuff. So big congrats again. It's great.